Shalom, 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 Israel. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'chak, Kadash. Then we'll answer the elders of Jim, that's Ruel. Salutations to Akim out there pushing his word and truth and sincerity, risking freedom of your life to do so. 1 second. Slide, yeah. All right, man. Topic of the day, man. Yeah, man. The chickens are finally coming home to roost, man. What you put in this earth is coming back in full swing. And since the 1970s, feminism came about, and women felt like men were oppressing them, especially the Israelite man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Our woman has completely turned against us. All right, they say we ain't shit. They say they could do bad all by themselves. They say we don't need you for nothing. Matter of fact, we got college degrees, we got bachelor's, master's, doctorate's degrees. All right, we got the high six-figure paying jobs. Okay, we got the nice cars, the credits. All right, what do we need you for? Now, as a result, these women claim that they hate us. So now men are just like, all right, forget you then. As you can see from this is the Daily Dot, which is like a vlog, dailydot.com. And it said woman goes to 6 singles mixers, only women show up, sparking debate. And as you can see at the picture at the top, it says went to a single mixer and only women showed up. Look at them. Mainly Judite women. You got some tribes mixed in. Got some tribe mixed in. And really because, the Judite women and all the women of the nation of Israel are under curses, man. And they hate their husbands and they hate their children. And as a result, man, men just opt in just not to deal with them. So it says somebody literally created a space where men can approach women that want to be approached, and men saw that as strange. When you see it as strange, you see it as ain't worth it. And I'm gonna give you an account in the scriptures on how bad it could be if this was to get out of control. And this is the worst case scenario, man, where men don't even want to deal with women. Men don't want to have kids with women. Men don't want to deal with women. Men just rather be by themselves. Men rather just focus on their careers, making money, and protecting their wallets. Men go so far as to avoid women. All right, this is the world that we live in, man. Because we let this because the Most High set up this base man, and of course him being base rules in a base-like manner. So a discussion of single mixers and modern dating dynamics has taken shape on TikTok after a woman filmed herself at a mixer that she claimed only women showed up to. In her video, Danny D Too Cute shows the event that was intended to be attended by both men and women was lacking in the former. Single forever, quote unquote. The video, which was viewed nearly 500,000 times, is captioned. Now, I'm not going to play the video for copyrights. But these women, wonder why they single. Wonder why nobody want to deal with their ass, man. Their attitude and things like that. Some commenters were, most of the time they're like, oh, you a lame. You desperate. Why you talking to me? If you got something better to do. So men just stop talking to women. Men, on the whole, just stop dealing with women, man. They feel it's safer instead of getting run through the child support system, where you paying 30% of your check to taxes, and then the other 30% of your check to some goddamn woman. And it said some commenters were critical of events like these that are geared toward providing a forum for available men and women to meet. Whoa, you think I'm gonna show up to something y'all gonna criticize me from the time I walk in? What I drove, wore, ate, etc.? One commenter said, of course, a man said that. 5 bros could have walked in and women would have went to judging them from head to toe. And that's true. That's true. Women want this fictitious men. Women are not. The modern women are not. The women of old. They really some pieces of shit, man. The women of today, and it shows. Let's get a scripture, man, because these are how women, especially if they wanted to be married, this is how they were. Godly women, and these women are far from being godly. This is 1 Peter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, in the old time and ancient time, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husband. And the women say, I don't need a nigga for shit. I obey, submit. Why would I want to submit myself to a man? That's what women say today. And they wonder why men don't want to get married when 80% of the marriages are initiated by women. I got bored. I fell out of love. When you don't have control over your own body when you deal with a man. But I digress. It said, being in subjection unto their own husbands. Verse 6, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. Man, these women nowadays, they never call you Lord. You can forget about it. But Sarah was a righteous woman. She called Abraham Lord because he was her master. And he treated Sarah good. They had children, they died in their old age. See? Happily. As intended for it to be. It says, whose daughters ye are. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the daughters of Sarah, but you're not. As long as you do well, and are not afraid with any amazement, right? Being, disenfranchised or calling your husband Lord. Because he is a master, especially if he's taking care of you. A lot of y'all women got that Cardi B syndrome. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. That's bullshit, man. That's wicked, and that's not godly at all. And that's no wonder why nobody want to deal with your ass. Verse 7, likewise, ye husbands, see, talking to the men, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to thy wife. Right, so we know that if you are, righteous woman, you doing all those things for us. We're not going to treat you wickedly. As a man of the Lord, we're not supposed to. We're supposed to treat you righteously. And dwell with you in wisdom, and giving you honor and thanks and appreciation. But it's hard to find women like that. Reading on, it says, as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your praise be not hindered. You see? So we're supposed to deal with you as a weaker vessel. But you women want to be, on our level, on our strength. And no wonder why you go to a singles mixer and only men show up. And, maybe a few guys show up. But a lot of men don't want to deal with you, man. See, James 3, I'll start at 1. My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body. Behold, we put bits in the horse's mouth, that they may obey us. Right, we give them a little treat, a little reward, and we turn about their whole bodies. Bits in the horse's mouth. Bits in the horse's mouth. The thing that you move the horse's head to control the movement of a horse. You put the bits and you control his head, and you move his body with the bit. You see, it's a small thing you put in the horse's mouth. It says you control the whole body, right? Something so small controls something so big. Verse 4, behold also the ship, which though they be so great and driven of a fierce wind, yet they turn about with its very small helm. A helm is is the steering wheel of the ship. But the steering wheel of the ship moves the whole entire ship. You see, wheresoever the governor listeth. Even so, the tongue is a little member. See, the tongue of your mouth is small, is a small part of your body. And boast of great things, right? With your tongue you say great things. Behold, how great matter a little fire kindleth. And the tongue is a fire in the world of iniquity. So the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it's a set fire of hell. Right, so be careful what you say with your tongue, because even though your tongue is very small, it can have a powerful effect. And by women saying, we don't need a man, we could do bad all by ourselves, the power of your tongue has condemned you. Now men don't even want to deal with your ass. But, we know when the kingdom comes, this is not going to happen in the world of righteousness. But until then, we have to deal. So with that, I want to say shalom.